So now I'm going to show you how I process the other two groups for the effects, sweeps and pads. To be honest, I don't process them most of the time. Maybe I just use a limiter on them just to make sure that there are no peaks coming over. And for the lead group, I also don't process them so much. I use a little bit of compression on them and a little bit of distortion and sometimes a little bit of sparkle, which I add by high shelf EQ. So let's have a listen. Again, I use the compressor here only for gluing. Let's use the standard Cubase compressor here again. I use, you can use any compressors you want. Since we are also going here for gluing, I would use here pretty not too short attacks. Something like 20 milliseconds, 300 milliseconds release. And then just look for the gain reduction that it's just touching a little bit sometimes. Then I would use a subtle high shelf boost sometimes to make to give the instruments more presence. I would use something like a pull tag EQ, something like this emulation here from Waves. This emulation definitely adds some character to the sound, and it's also nice in the mid-range. It emphases the mid-range in a subtle way. So I would just make a small boost on 10K. Here something like 1.5 dB. Yeah, that's it. And what I also like is some saturation. Again, I would use the black box here a little bit. And you can hear it just makes everything more present, everything stands out a little bit, the stuff in the background gets raised a little bit, and that's more or less everything I'm going to do in the group processing here. Sometimes what you can also try is to apply something from early reflections just in a very subtle way. You don't even hear it, but it's just a subtle thing which glues the sound also together. Yeah, and that's how I process the lead groups.